Hey guys, how are you today? Vilisink back again with Raid Shadow Legends, and in this one I want to go into Arena and I want to go hunt some Torment teams. So hopefully we can get some Torment teams, but also we can try somebody I want to see in Arena, and that champion is Dark Elhain. Now we are probably quicker. So I feel like I want to take in. I also want to try this champion right here. Taking out that champion, and we're going to see how Dark Elhain gets on, uh, given that she now has 100% crit rate. She was, I think, over 70% before, but if she doesn't crit, she doesn't do half as much damage, so this could potentially be quite good, or it could potentially be quite bad. All we have to do is buff up, and then we can potentially see what we're looking at. Or it can go completely wrong. We may need to resume uh, with, what's her name? Lysandra. She is slightly quicker than, so let's just tap on Arbiter. She's slightly quicker than Sylar, but Sylar isn't a stun set. She also has lead legs. And Sylar, quite frankly, is pretty incredible. Yeah, so straight off, not looking too bad. Hopefully we find some Torment teams, because realistically, as a damage check, I may just go down the entire page and see what we've got. So we're going to have some fun with her in Arena, and I believe we'll keep this team. We potentially can remove Sylar, but if we're quick enough, Arbiter will boost Sylar. Sylar should get lead and legs to remove their turn meter, but on, I believe, decrease speed, and then fantastic, we should be getting some okay damage, unless we get nuked. So how is everybody doing? It's quite late where I am, but this is something I wanted to try out. What an easy team there. We have Yumeko. So we're going to just do some of the teams on this page. Then we're going to find a new page. Going to do some battles. Just we get to see the damage that we're looking at. And also if we buff up with a Torment team, it's quite cool. 50, 60, 58,000. So she does okay damage, to be fair. She's not in Savage, she's not in, I believe she might not even be in one crit damage set anymore. I did have to change a weapon, so we lost, I believe, 17 crit damage. But Dark Elhain also does not have masteries, and she may be like half booked. So let's see if we can continue with a couple of fights on the page before we find a new one. Kind of see how much damage she does here, and it also gives us an idea of, can she kind of hang in gold 5 if you have her. She is a free champion, she's a good free champion as well. And as far as just a damage dealer, how does she do as far as getting you a win rate? And so far things are looking good. I would love to see some Torment teams. Again, Torment isn't necessarily meta anymore. I'm not sure if you see him high gold 5 or maybe in platinum. Maybe you do. You know, there's pretty crazy stats in platinum. So we're just going to take a couple of victories. Let's see. We have I mean, Helior has a shield that can be pretty good. Martyr's annoying for counterattack. Sile is also very good in general. So let's see how we got on here. Who was the 4th champion? Oh, what? Minaya, okay. Leaden Legs, up to there, into Death's Majesty, where we kill no one, but can we come back for the win? Because Helior is extremely strong. So let's see how this works out. We're going to leave it on pure auto, and do not kill my RB. That would be like just so mean. I would not like that. Because I can take Foley in, who is in Savage Gear, and then it would be game over. But I think this is a loss here. So I think the Helior in this team is quite good. My Foley could slap him, to be fair, but we're looking at an unmastered Dark Elhain. I hope to change that during the next clan versus clan. So let's see, what else do we have at the bottom? Chimera, Rotos, Necrit. Don't think should be able to do that. If we're quicker, could we? If we're quicker than this Arbiter, do we need decreased defense? I have an idea. Let's mix it up. Let's go double boost, and let's go double AoE. So we're going to see how this works. You can try her as the cleanup crew and compare damage to Foley. We're going to look for some teams in a minute. Hopefully we find a couple of Torment teams. So can we get Death's Majesty, and can we get high numbers? No, because Vogoth is insanely strong. He just saved everybody. That is ridiculous. It shows just how good Vogoth can actually be. As soon as you hit him, he takes the damage and he heals by X amount. So Arbiter will revive in a minute. So let's see if we can do something about that. Ugo is about to put up block damage for 1 turn. Trying to think if Foley is just, does he ignore it? I'm not necessarily too sure. No, but he does okay damage, so 35,000. It's not too bad. We'll show the build for Dark Elhain. I would also like that to be better. I feel like beating up a goat is a bit mean. This boost isn't going to freeze us because there's no torment in it. If the shield goes up with Valkyrie, we might be in trouble. So let's go to the bottom of the page. We have, we can, who says on this channel that we do not try the hardest teams? So double boost into no decreased defense. Will we need it? I think we're going to be quicker anyway, so let's change up and throw in Ceres just to make sure we get the strip. I might need to manual, depending. The AI is changed on this team, so straight into Death's Majesty. And okay, that's fine. As long as Arbiter does not get provoked or use her A4 to begin with, we should be fine. She's stunned, we're provoked again. Oh, this is going wrong. It is what it is. It is what it is. Can we use the same team? Can we use the same team, but can we change? So we went boost, boost. So we never got a chance to strip. Let's see if we can take on a damage dealer. Let's go for a Herndeg. I feel like taking on a single Arbiter. I mean, it's easy points, but we're not going for points. Let's see how she looks. Hopefully give people a, well, that was a bit one-sided. Hopefully give people an idea of what she can do. I might remove Foley. He may steal most of the thunder here. I feel like Leorius is going to be an issue. That two teams should be fine. The Kret, we would need to strip. Would also need to be quicker. Torment team, we shoot at that one. Try this one here. I think the other Torment team is slightly better than what we have here. So we got no kills from Foley, but we did some damage, which was fine. Please, somebody be in a frost set. So revive, reduce buff duration, Death's Majesty. Again, 30-40k is, for her build, it's actually not that bad. It's not that bad at all. I will show you just how she's built, and I'll tell you how I want to improve it. But I need to grind gear. I need to grind, what do you call it? I need to grind Fahrenheit for a bit. Dark Elhain versus Dark Elhain. I feel like should we chance it? Go double boost. We'll see how my Arbiter compares here. 324 speed. And we'll manual. If we're slower, we're slower. Hopefully we're not though. Yeah, we really need the secondary boost. Or I think we're going to be slowed down by Mashald for the two fear. So let's quickly change and take in Lysandra. So that team was this one here. Yes. So yep, this one here. We want to take in Lysandra to reduce turn meter. I want to keep Ceres. We have to manual this, make sure she uses the correct move at the correct time. So boost into reduction of turn meter into the A3. Oh, and we got cut. We do we get a turn meter fill? That's the question. Boost turn meter, okay. Death's Majesty. Over 70k on Mashald, not that bad. So she's a pretty good damage dealer, I must admit. If you're looking for someone to get some medals in the arena in gold 5, she could be who you're looking for. Who else can we go for? I really hate Solus, but I feel like I want to try it. Especially they have boost into Kimmy. We have boost into Lysandra. So they're energized. Witch's Grace. She did not do the move she was supposed to do, which cost us big time. But if we tap on this champion here, because decreased defense absolutely cost us a victory here. So let me just run back in. Thank goodness I have medals for arena. I need to for Solus. Where's the team? We're looking at Solus team here. So we're going there. We're going to take off of auto. We absolutely need Ceres to not be stupid and open with the move we need her to open with. So we're going to do this. Decrease defense. Doesn't matter. Ooh, we got cut. We're going to speed boost. Our seed didn't work that time either. We did get a freeze, but I think that our luck is running out. So no fault of Dark Elhain whatsoever. There's just some arbiters that are quicker than mine. She is, for as much grinding as I've done, there's arbiters that are just way quicker. Way quicker. So we have Syl. He can be quite tanky. Let's take on this team here. Let's use some medals up. The Arbiter is 324, so she then gets a boost 354. She then gets a boost from Lysandra, which puts her higher. I mean, it was okay to begin with. It seems as if the damage from Dark Elhain is good, but I feel like we need, we absolutely need to set up Ceres to make sure she uses the correct move first, which is her decrease defense, decrease attack. Otherwise we're losing a fair bit of damage, which is unnecessary. No, it's just a waiting game. This Majesty 51,000. Hopefully we get rid of Syl. Come on, just take her out. Come on, RB, whoever's next. Get her. That's it. No, I can deal with the HP burns. That's fine. I can deal with the HP burns. On the subject, who is going for the new fusion? Who wants to try? I mean, we could try this team because we have buffs. We might be slower. But if we go to team setup and we go here and we go Arb, we go Lysandra, her, and then we go her, we go there. We need this one to be first. Lysandra, we'll just set her up anyway. Madame Ceres. Blows my mind she does not go decrease attack first with decreased defense. I'm pretty sure the AI was changed previously. But if we get cut, we can absolutely strip off the boss if we need to. So, no, they're getting buffed. So we were slightly off with our speed. But let's see how it goes. Let's give it a few more seconds. See if we can slap at least a fear from Ceres on someone. We are looking at an uphill challenge here. This is maybe where we need Foley. Or we need somebody to be frozen. That would be awesome. Ooh, a pretty respective kill right there. So it'll be a bit slower than some of these teams, which is kinda not good. I feel like, although if we had Foley at 185 speed, this would be way easier. I feel like it would be just ridiculously easier. So let's just jump onto this one. Foley, I believe we've looked at him. We have to actually look at him again. We're going to change the page and see if a Torment team appears. Death's Majesty really does kick in a lot better when there's a freeze. There you go, True Fear. Where were you in the last fight? 6 to 8,000. She's still pretty good for damage. I must admit, for having no masteries, I'm quite impressed. If we had Hell Smasher, the extra crit rate, the extra crit damage, that would absolutely kind of change the build, allow me to mix things up just a bit. We have, who do we have here? No Torments whatsoever, but we have Cythalia, who sucks. So we're going, because we're going to be faster regardless. There's no way we wouldn't be faster, but we're going to just go for it anyway. Look at the damage we can do in this team, and at the end of it, I'll leave the opinion really up to you as to whether you would use Dark Elhain if you have Dark Elhain. You know, how you've built her and whatnot. Hakon is a fantastic champion as well. Mastery is also to decrease the cooldowns of our skills. Was that a damage Drex? Like 100,000 damage? That's pretty crazy. That is ridiculous. I'd love to know. So he's in Savage, okay, cool. Hey, that is a... Who did I just take fight there? What was her name? So, Nocto MX, your Drexstar is badass, dude. Your Drexstar is pretty badass. So let's go for some ARB teams. See if we're quicker. It's meant to be a Torment team, but if it's the only person we had to use, this gives us a good idea of who we could use, you know, in these type of battles. And the damage is not that bad, so we're going to... Ray can be quite irritating as well. Let's go there. We do have some tokens left. She's slightly slower, which really kind of... It allows the other team to potentially cut in on us. Because Foley is like 185, 190. Dark Elhain is maybe I would guess 120 or something. She's quite slow. Arb, Seeker, Skull Crown seems a bit unnecessary. Mithrala, Duchess, I don't think we're going to take them on. We have Athel, Deacon, let's take this team on here. Got a damage check. We have a couple of Force Affinity champions, so this will be quite interesting. Deacon Armstrong is a fantastic champion himself. Geo is in one of my clan boss teams, so we still did 50k damage, 30k on Drexstar Blood Twin, so she's still proving to be very good, which is good to see. If we're slower, it's really out of my control. I've grinded 25, I've grinded Dragon for like 10,000 energy on multiple occasions. So see, we've got some more Force champions here. Let's see if we can do some good damage with Dark Elhain here. Also, Faceless, a single damage guy. I want to potentially rebuild him as well, because I can hit ridiculously hard with him. Oh, are we dead? Maybe not. Yeah, we may be dead unless... Ooh. See, that was clutch. That was absolutely clutch. We're going to get a little bit of a Terminator boost. Fantastic. Nice save. I feel like Ugo will potentially mess us up. So still, ooh, 3 Force champions. This could be interesting. So let's jump into this one. And then we'll take a look and see if Tormund appears afterwards. I'd love to see Tormund teams, as long as they're not stupidly overpowered. I feel like we may do okay with it. It's not a stun set still, so I'm good with it. But we need to take her out. So get rid of Silo the Drakes. Come on. If the Reviver dies, the whole team will die slowly. Perfect. Decrease turn meter. Fear. Perfect. Weaken is always good, so that's 2 down. Decrease turn meter. Yoshi is a very underused champion. An underrated champion for sure. A cool Shadowkin champion. So now we just have to pick her off. I mean, the clears are not necessarily too long. They're slower than other people, but we're slowly working our way through it. 54,000. It's still pretty good. Just imagine some other masteries I could put onto her. She could potentially do some fantastic damage. We don't have any Tormund teams by the looks of it, which is a bit of a shame. So we have 3. I feel like I want to take out Yannicka, because Yannicka can hit respectively hard. I feel like I want to get one over on her, because we're way quicker. Decrease defense. Back to the turn meter boost. Back to the slap. Decrease speed, decrease turn meter, and she's down. 13 seconds. Fantastic. 200 Morning King. That could be an issue. We may try it. You never know. What other teams? Valkyrie, Gallic. Depending on if we shield boost a ridiculous amount, that's really the issue. What if we take on this pure damage team? If we're quicker, we win. If we're slower, I feel like we're destined to lose. Brackish also has a ridiculous passive. And he resisted. Are you kidding me? Death's Majesty slaps. He'll come back to life and kill. That's fine. Yeah, clutch. Pretty nice. We're getting victories in gold 5, which is really all that matters. And the final battle will be Gaius the Gleeful. I kind of feel like I want to see if he's quicker. So if he gets bombs up and we kill him, will Yumeko be in like Swift Perry or something, and then end up killing all of us when the bombs go off? I mean, yeah, let's just go this one here. Ugo is quite good. We're guaranteed to have high HP or respectable HP with Spirit Dude. I cannot Magnar. The speed being lower is definitely causing us to suffer a bit. But yeah, I mean, we're getting wins, we're getting victories, which is fantastic. You have force there, so yeah, let's do a couple. Let's do a couple more. See how Dark Elhain copes with Mountain King, who probably will be slower. He'll have higher yeah, check his bloody HP. That's ridiculous. So boost Terminator again, Death Majesty. Can we take out Asylum of the Drakes? Yes, we can. Can we damage Mountain King? We can. Can we get no fears whatsoever? Would have been cleansed anyway. Allies protection from Frank. So hopefully the A1, if she, ooh, weak hit. Nice. Come on. Come on, Dark Elhain, come on. That's it. Just going to pick off Frank. Mausoleum Mage, an old school champion who's still really good in Arena. If you're looking for that cleanse, if you're looking for the buffs, he's still a very, very good champion by all means. I mean, Dark Elhain is, we were slower in a few fights, but she's getting us victories, which is the main thing. It's not, sometimes not the damage or anything like that. It's just as long as you get the win. For medals, do we have any Torments? We have Ares, and that I feel like it's just one-sided. Damn. We can be locked out. We can pick up buffs galore with that Tau. I feel like we're gonna chance it. If we're quicker, we're good. Otherwise, we're gonna get zoned off protection. Zoned right out of here. So do not cut in and put up your stupid block damage, because that would suck. Yeah, block damage, yeah. Okay, we're not gonna see any damage there. Which is a shame. Foley would absolutely kick that champion's ass 1,000,000%. Now let's see. We've got Tatura. He's meant to be pretty good. Let's see how much damage we do against him. If I put Foley in, who was a lot quicker, I feel like these teams wouldn't be much of an issue. But yeah, Dark Elhain's speed, if it's not a Torment team, is going to allow the enemy to jump in. That's the only issue. We've got a freeze. 23,000. I mean, it's very welcome damage. 20k, decrease max HP. I do like her A1 also. Feel like giving her 100% crit rate definitely helped us. So let's just jump here before we get a new page. Because we need to not get slapped. Ooh, son of a bitch. Will Xavier take us out? Yes, okay, well played, well played. I have the risk of having a slow Dark Elhain. Obviously, yeah, stuff like that's going to happen. There's a couple of easy wins, but we're not going to go for them. We're going to... Ooh, Torment, okay. This is going to be interesting. So, I feel like we might kind of be getting shit on with this team, but the passive, I think, would kick in regardless if we get... Okay, Nuke Hegemon kind of makes a bit of a difference when you can't revive. That's a bit of a shame. That is a bit of a shame. That happens when you have a Nuke Hegemon or you're just too slow. So let's go here. We have a Torment team yet again. So we have HP Burn and Freeze, which is a fantastic combination. Let's see how much luck we have here. Can we get a couple of wins? Right, we're getting the freezes, slap. Are we getting any more? Oh, we've just got fully healed. Come on, Dark Elhain. I feel like she should be removing, because this is a very quick team. I feel like she does way better when it's not a Torment team, because they're just kicking my ass. Unless we get a revival, which will be extremely clutch, no. And we're going to be too slow to revive. Freeze, yeah, okay, it is what it is. So if we're too slow, we're destined to lose. Well, let's see. So clearly with Torment teams, some of the Torment teams are they're just too quick. It makes it quite difficult for us to, I mean, we have this team here. We're going to see how this works. Glacea is meant to be like a warlord counter, so I mean, as long as slap, we can get some damage on someone. Veins of Ice, she was potentially supposed to remove that, I do believe. Some more freezes. So let's see. Dark Elhain, I need you to shine here, darling. Come on. I need you to work your magic for me. He's getting frozen, but the passive, I feel like it's like a 1-turn cooldown. So we should be removing some of this, because she's continually being frozen, which is very confusing. So what if we select her? She's proving to actually be a bigger problem than we actually need right now. So decreased defense, doesn't matter, we're going to get slept. They're boosting. Arbiter hopefully will revive quite soon. She's a bloody good champion, this Glacea, especially with Kymar. Can we revive? Do I need to manually control these fights? Potentially. I feel like maybe I need to, because we're in a bit of a vicious cycle here. An absolutely vicious cycle. But we have her back, so it started off rough. Let's see if we can do something here, because Dark Elhain hasn't done much in this particular battle. Glacea is way better than I thought she was. 31,000. So in the end, she did prove to be quite useful, Dark Elhain, but I mean, with some teams she's going to struggle. I think this is elementary. 22. So, and the damage can kind of waver, but I feel like maybe against Torment teams with the particular setup she has now, it's not necessarily fantastic. Okay, Rorik, because I'm not a huge fan, I just kind of want to slap on him. He does okay, but I kind of feel like I want to just beat him up. Come on, this should be an easy one-hit kill. Into Terminator boost. Slap. Good night. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. And we have 2 more, so why don't we just try? We have to pray to Orange Jesus, the Mashald, which is where Sylar comes in, because she can potentially stun people. We have to pray that. Ooh, she resisted, which is nice. So will we get Will we get a Death's Majesty? No. We're going to get a turn meter boost though. Decrease cooldown if Watch is going to die again. Come on, come on. We're taking out people, but they're going to take out our champions also. Come on. Ooh, just when it was going to be. Just when we needed it. Just when we needed it. Damn you, Michald. I really dislike you because I don't have you. And I'm pretty sure his true fear is not 100% chance. So how he gets it pretty much every single time is quite ridiculous. Such a strong champion. Such a strong champion, honestly. We'll go. We have one more battle, so we may as well. We'll just pick the top team. We'll pick the top team, and then we can say we had fun with Dark Elhain in Gold 5. I'll show you the build before we end. She could be quicker. She potentially does need to be quicker if it's against teams that are not Torment based. Oh, but we got frozen again to get slapped, which is good. Can we take out her? The AoE shrapnel should take out Lysandra, I feel. That's fine. We got a boost. We got a hit. I just don't want too many revives. I'm not cared about Ugo's block damage. I just don't want to be reviving people. Perfect. This team will fall apart. But I really would like to see the damage from block damage is fine. It makes no difference to me. It's only one turn, and you're about to take your turn anyway. It doesn't. You son of a gun! I forgot about that. I will not lie. I forgot she revives the whole team. So Death's Majesty, Boundless Life. Let's continually tap on Silo the Drakes. See if we can get Dark Elhain to use her A1 to finish her off. And there you have it. We'll need to check. I think we did. We could have counted the wins. I would need to watch back to see how much wins we actually got. But not necessarily the worst performance, and we're not buying that. I do need gems, but I'm not going to be buying a ridiculous pack. So I changed a couple of weapons, or sorry, a couple of items. I changed the weapon and I changed the helm to give her 100% crit rate. She has 112 speed, which we suffer because of. No set bonuses, but it's 4.7k attack, a very slow 112 speed, which against some teams is okay, even if it's not Torment, but we have to rely on the turn meter boost. If we have the damage, we can go speed boots, which would be good, but we would lose, I think, 600 plus attack from the attack boots. 237 crit damage, which could go higher with masteries. And that's the build we have on Dark Elhain. So, we had fun with her, no thank you, in Gold 5. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you use her. If you use her specifically for Torment teams, your build, your setup. And if you just maybe have her 200 speed, Savage, Helm Smasher. Because I'd love to know, I'd love to hear all the builds that she can have, because I need to get her masteries. And the masteries potentially will affect the build, because it's going to affect the damage I'm doing and my overall stats. So, guys, I've been Vilisink. Stay safe. Keep on reading. I'll see you soon.